to go over this with you live as it was being released. So I'll give it just a minute and I'll get started. I hope that this reaches everybody well, and thank God I got past my migraine headache that I had for 2 days. I feel a whole lot better right now. So I was going over a few things and I wanted to come on and share this with you. I know I'm not being censored anymore, so that's good. Well, I know they're trying to allow my channel to be seen a little bit more, but they need to confirm. Hold on. So, okay, I'm gonna do my best. Shit, I had to come to a different location, so you're just gonna have to listen to me while I talk. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Okay, well, we'll see if this works out. Okay, thank you for staying, if you're still here. Jeez, like my format's not messy enough, right? Hi, Fairyland, good to see you, honey. Anyway. No, I'm not going to support the ad on this channel because I am not appreciating what she's talking about here. So here we are again.
The reptilians seem to be the top layer of the government, which seems to be why the overall leader is referred to as a serpent or a dragon in the Bible.
Okay, so there's just so much twisted up misinformation here, and I know that she watches my channel, and I know that her husband gets information from my channel, from what I'm being told, so that sucks, but, you know, this is what we know is going to take place, and I'm going to go ahead and clear up what I see as not true.
Another one of my articles. This one's entitled Alien Disclosure.
This is what I was talking about earlier, where people are in place, even if she has a doctorate degree, whatever, she's in place to create these elaborate storylines for everybody to feed their brains during this this time where we all want knowledge. We are all very hungry for knowledge during the awakening and the dawning of the golden age. And so this is what we're being fed, and it's complete lie. It's all lies. So this woman claims to be a follower of Jesus Christ. It leads me to wonder, what are these people doing? Like, I think she's a smart woman, and she's been on the journey much longer than I have because her channel's been up longer and she has a doctorate. So I know that she has found the same truth, if not similar truth, to what I have. And if she hasn't, then she's totally dismissed everything that I've said when I've tried to bring it to her. Okay, so.
Great deception. Now, there has been a recent move to disclose whatever information governments have been hiding regarding contact with aliens. However, as I have shown in Article 939, how long have aliens been on Earth and what do they want? The aliens, and I mean those beings that have the technology that allows interstellar travel and who also have built the pyramids on Earth and on Mars, are here, having taken over the leadership of this planet 6,000 years ago.
No. Okay, so yes, the fallen serpents took over 6,000 years ago. That is true. As we've spoken about, there are good gods and bad gods. They're brothers, sisters, they're family. We're all one big family. So why wouldn't the other ones also be serpents? Anyway, okay.
Are not flesh and blood beings. They are spiritual beings, but can appear in physical form. The reptilians seem to be the top layer of the government, which seems to be why the overall leader is referred to as a serpent or a dragon in the Bible.
Okay, so I have found out that in the Bible, yes, there are many references to Satan the dragon and the beast system. which now we know is Saturn matrix. And like I said, yeah, there's more than one dragon out there. And believe it or not, the good guys are dragons. I've been speaking, those are baby dragons. They're not fallen angels. The fallen are here on earth. The fallen are humanly flesh. The fallen, the people that took over, but that are awakened and lucid within the Saturn matrix, within the third dimension where we have been stuck, imprisoned, they are awakened in a very unnatural way. And yes, their Kundalini is awakened in a very extremely unnatural and evil way. But that's not what's happening above us, okay? And she is showing, this is where I get really upset because this is where the great deception is happening. And no matter what I do, I can't seem to clear it up for people like this.
Through working with our DNA and mixing it with animal DNA and their own DNA, created flesh and blood beings, which are under their control.
Which are under
And
their
you can
control.
see
Like, what's the
a
point of
large
that?
disc-shaped
That's
craft
not what
in
happened. We were, as humans, designed by Jupiter, Zeus, and well, not Zeus. It was before Zeus because Zeus was a human. I'm not getting into like the names right now, but we were designed by Jupiter and Sirius, okay, by the mother and the father, and we were created to be sovereign beings and not to be under their control. 6,000 years ago. So if I'm mixing something up, she's saying, I guess forgive me, but I see like lots of discrepancy, like just like in the Bible where the psychology is being used and the wording is being used, and it's going to trip people up. And this is a big deal because we showed the disclosure that we're seeing out there as it is. So this is like a big mess. This is what they were hiding me for, so that they could present people with this crap, okay?
in the sky. And of course, this is evidence of alien technology on Earth. These alien beings are liars, and they have the ability to tell us this evidence of alien technology on Earth.
Yeah, I mean, and I go back and forth with Rex on leak projects because, and I go back and forth with a lot of them, like I've spoken about before, even with Derek and with like Jeffrey and stuff. When I talk about how I don't agree with what they're saying, you know, but I also heard what they were saying and didn't feel right about it and continued to do the investigation myself. And where they kind of went down a path that I don't agree with, I was able to go down the right path and find the truth. So I don't exactly know what's all going on here, but I'm watching carefully and trying to understand because I know that it's not just about me. It's not about my channel and viewers. It's about viewers and what their consciousness is receiving during this time. And I don't know why they think that this is a good narrative. I don't think it is.
Beings are liars, and they have the ability to telepathically influence our thoughts. This is the way they have controlled the world for thousands of years. Their control is exerted through human beings who listen to the telepathic input and obey.
I guess that would be me.
Throughout these thousands
Luckily,
of years,
it's the
they
good
have
ones that
also
I'm listening
produced
to. I'm
elites
listening
in
to the
every
Mother, the Holy
society
Spirit.
through transferring superior technology to a few who then become leaders and feel superior to the rest of the people.
Okay, so this is what they're preparing for. This is exactly it. That's why this video is not even getting out. Okay?
Telepathic input and obey. Throughout these thousands of years, they have also produced elites in every society.
This is what pisses me off. Why wouldn't I get upset? She's talking about me and turning a whole world against me. Hello? Wake up. Like, don't buy this stuff, but lots of people are. And it upsets me. It makes me so upset. It really does. I didn't even expect to get on. I have food that I wanted to eat. I have a vegetarian pot pie that I'm like really looking forward to after 2 long days of extreme sufferous headache that I know in the long run is going to allow me to survive in a much better situation than I was born into. So, whatever, man.
Superior technology to a few who then become leaders and feel superior to the rest of the people in their society. In today's world, we also have an elite group who think that they are superior.
Because
The
we're
al-
shedding the technology that was put into our DNA. There's an amazing comment that just takes it a level deeper, puts it all together the way we all understand that our DNA is changing. And with that DNA changing, we're shedding this magnetic prison that we're in, like magnetic matter hold. So there's so much going on all at once. And there's people like, Tony Taylor and I, and several others that I speak to on a daily basis that are really trying to understand this so that we can help others understand it. And we're being completely ignored. And it's like, screw you. This is happening to us. Like, and then we have to listen. We have to watch our stuff be hidden, which it is still right this moment because, this is too sensitive of a topic for me to talk the truth about. But it's okay for this woman to come out and do this. This is going to backfire on the people in power. Whoever thinks that this is, I'm not saying that this is like the US government doing it. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, to be honest with you. But clearly she's getting more views. Maybe it's the doctorate behind her name. Not really sure. But she's capturing people in moments of fear. And this is very important to the consciousness going forward for others. And the collective consciousness and their thoughts matter to all of us.
Crashing spacecraft, such as in the case of the Roswell incident. At that time, human beings were about to break through in terms of electrogravitic drive systems through the work of Thomas Townsend Brown. And they thus took over, the aliens, the human development of the technology by leaking something more advanced to them. And in the process created a new elite group within the US military-industrial complex. An elite group which they would be able to manipulate in the years that followed until they took over the control of the weather and simulation of the sky. And you may look at Article 924 entitled Artificial.
She's got it all mixed up anyway. That's my point. None of this is correct. Okay. She's mixing up the past, the present, she's mixing all the stories up together, and that seems to be the way to lie as the Antichrist. So have fun with that because this is going to backfire on all of you.
Why are they creating a move to disclose alien information? They are not disclosing who they really are. Their disclosure is a fabrication. They are pretending that aliens are coming from different locations in the universe when they are all being produced on Earth.
Hey, Claudia Albers, what are you talking about? What exactly are you even talking about? I don't even know of any drug that would make somebody so strange with their thoughts. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. What are you talking about? That's what I want to know.
In the solar system. They are liars.
Wait, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and venture out, and I'm going to say, Claudia Albers, you are a liar.
Separate mankind from the true creator of the universe. And
I don't care. She should know. I know. As a fellow woman, I've had conversations with her. I've tried to show her the truth. So that is what it was spoken about. You had 2,000 years to figure out what was going on. And now's the time to go ahead and wrap it up and make some decisions using your heart. This woman knows the truth. She's here to hide it.
Reach that objective. 1, aliens come from throughout the universe. There is no God or creator of the universe. Life just appears on planets throughout the universe. Intelligent species can develop technologically.
I know. She thinks it's killing us. I mean, Nibiru is the sun. It is, okay, Nibiru is, I don't know. Anyway, this is making me upset. So I'm going to go. You guys watch it. Know that it's not real. And I'll talk to you.